Velamal New Gen welcomes you to Sure Shot series. The subject for the day would be social science, under which we are going to focus on manufacturing industries from geography textbook. We are not going to deal with the entire lesson now. We are going to deal with a small part of it, the sub-concept, what is manufacturing industries, the importance of manufacturing industries, then focus on the industrial location and a little bit of textile industries. So approximately you may expect like 5 to 6 marks. Since the weightage of the lessons have been like reduced by board, we can expect 1 or 2 extras as well. Let's get started. Let's have a glimpse of the chapter, a lesson at a glance. Manufacturing industries. Under this title, we're going to study about the importance of manufacturing industries, then focus on the classification of industries based on raw material, classification based on ownership, classification based on capital investment, and bulk in weight. Then we'll not be studying about the entire industries that are prevalent in our country. We'll be focusing on the important industries like agro-based, mineral-based, chemicals and fertilizers, automobile industries, and finally with IT and electronics. The concluding part of this chapter focuses on industrial pollution and a solution for the same. So this is just a glimpse of the chapter. If we have to deal with the whole thing, it will take like 2 or more sessions. But our focus for today is a very limited topic which are quite important for board examination. Let's make learning easy and simple. Important concepts to know. What is manufacturing? Let us make it simple. Make something on a large scale using machinery or ask somebody to do it for you. That is manual labor. Then we'll learn simple 5 points about the importance of manufacturing industries, and then we move on to another simple question about like industrial location. That is, what are the factors that influence the location of an industry? And then we will move slightly into textile industry, and we'll just focus few of the introductory concepts about textile industry. Say for example, there are few bulletin points given on the screen. Say for example, how much that textile industry contributes to the industrial production. It's 14%. How many million people are directly employed after agriculture? It is like 35 million people, and more people are employed in agricultural sector because India is an agricultural economy. How much does textile industry contribute to the gross domestic product? 4%. And you know, so it's so nice about like textile industry because it is self-reliant and complete in its value chain. Let's move in the details of all these important concepts. Let us emphasize on the 1 mark question here. What is manufacturing? Production of goods in large quantities after processing from raw materials to more valuable goods is known as manufacturing. What are the keywords that you need to remember for this definition? First thing, from raw materials to more valuable goods. Say for example, from agricultural land you get like cotton as a raw material, which is brought by a textile industry, and they process it and make it into a fabric or a cloth. So simple, from raw material to more valuable good, from cotton to a cotton cloth. So this is the simple definition of manufacturing. What are the two phrases that you need to remember? From raw materials to more valuable goods. Now there's an attachment question. Sometimes they may ask you what is manufacturing and explain the importance of manufacturing. It's an important 5-mark question. So the first thing that we need to write is manufacturing industries have helped agriculture by manufacturing tractors, tools and machines. So because of manufacturing industries, agriculture have become modernized. So the key word here would be modernizing agriculture. The second point is it has reduced employment pressure on agriculture. So it has saved people from agriculture who did not earn proper income. So when industries dotted the landscape of India, obviously people who worked in agricultural field who got very little income saw it as a way of escape, and they went and started to work in industries. Thereby they can earn some money. So now agricultural lands are no more under pressure. Then it has brought much needed foreign exchange. The manufactured goods are sold within our country and also to other foreign countries, which has brought in more of foreign exchange. Then it has expanded trade and commerce. Let's learn it simple. If I say trade, buying and selling. If I say commerce, buying and selling on a large scale. That's why it's like paired up together. It has expanded trade and commerce. Then manufacturing industries have helped reduce unemployment and poverty. So people are employed. Once they are employed, they earn income or money, and the standard of living increases, and poverty gets obviously eradicated. So manufacturing industries are a boon to the economy, and it has helped in the growth of the nation. Now, just for an information, manufacturing industries have contributed 17% of our gross domestic product. Though it did not see much growth previously, since 2003, the growth rate of manufacturing industries range between 9 to 10% per annum. That's it. Very simple to learn. You look into the keywords, you just get it memorized, and then you can replicate in the paper. Good job. Now for a 3 or a 5 mark. When you look into the images given here, you can easily correlate it and come up with beautiful, simple answers. Now this is about industrial location. What are the factors that influence the industrial location? Or sometimes they'll ask you, industrial location is a complex process. Why is it so complex? Because you need to check whether the raw materials are available. You should have enough money, that is capital. Then you must need cheap labor, skilled and unskilled, to do any kind of like industrial job. Then you need electricity. Okay, so that's the heartbeat of an industry. And then proximity to market, that is nearness to market. So when all these things are available, obviously industries will be like set up, and this also paves way for an urbanized scenario. So when industries come up, several other offers are actually provided by cities. We need to focus on that. What is it now? What is this? Agglomeration economies. Now let us help this little buddy to find out what agglomeration economies mean. I think he got it. Many industries come together to make use of the advantages. What advantages? Advantages like banking, you can get loans, then consultants, financial consultants, insurance. So all these will come around the cities. So industries will come to make use of all these advantages offered by urban centers. This is what agglomeration economies mean. So easily you can get 3 marks. So let's come again. Were the factors that actually influence the location of an industry: availability of raw material, capital, labor, power, proximity to market, and to add on to it, effective transport facilities also paves way for proper industrial location. Excellent job. Finally, an important question from textile industry. The textile industry is the only industry in the country which is self-reliant, depends on itself, and complete in the value chain. So they ask us to justify the statement. Now, if you find the word justify, you just have to nod your head. Yes. You need to say yes, the statement which is given is right. How would you prove it? These are the points which justifies the statement. Point number 1. Textile industry is dependent on agriculture. Cotton, jute, silk. And so what exactly happens? It provides jobs to farmers. So when textile industry raw materials like cotton, jute, silk, where do they get it from? They get it from the farmers, from the agricultural sector. So obviously they get job from these industries. What are the other jobs they do? You can see cotton ball pluckers, workers who are engaged in ginning, spinning, weaving, dyeing, packaging, tailoring and sewing. So that's why they say it's complete in its value chain. That is right from raw materials to the highest value added products. The industry, by creating demand, it supports other industries. Example, supports dyeing industry. A piece of cloth cannot be sold just like that. We prefer colors. So dyeing is most important. And also it contributes significantly to industrial production. Then India has world-class production in spinning. So you can produce more number of or bales of cloths with the fibers that are produced. Next, textile industry has been a major foreign exchange earner with increase in foreign trade across the world. That is, we export a fabric and thereby we earn money. So thus it contributes significantly to the national gross domestic product. These are the very simple points that we have learnt now. When you go through it, learning becomes so very simple. Good job and well done. Your students are really amazing. Let's make learning so simple and easy. Thanks to Sure Short series. Good day.